Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the live stream of the Quill Accounting Group Pennant Finals. We have the Division 1, Broadbeach versus Burleigh Heads, and we apologise for our late start there. We had technical issues. If you get down to Broadbeach, you'll see why. We've got blowing an absolute gale, and we've got things falling over, and but we're back on deck, and that's the main thing. And we apologise there. At the moment, we've got the live stream game. We've got the Bulls and Burleigh at 6-all. I'll quickly run through the teams that I've got here. Broadbeach is leading Peter Richards. Michael Birmingham is second. Nick Cahill is the third, and Ryan Bester is skipping. And for Burleigh Heads, John Bolzarolo, Chris Monk, Mick Anderson is the third, and Gary Pearson in co-commentary with me at the moment, because we don't have the dulcet tones of Brian Marshall, who's actually playing in his pennant final for Bow Desert now up at Musgrave Hill. Here's Damien McGee. Welcome aboard, Damien.
Thanks, mate. And it's a wonderful day here at Broadbeach, nice and windy.
Yeah.
Tough conditions.
I thought I was at Musgrave Hill for a moment when I got here this morning. She was blowing an absolute gale, and you put a camera up, put an umbrella up, the umbrella fell down. So we put some extra weights on them, and that didn't stop them. But we're here, and we've got a good game going on here. Now, what we'll see, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the scores up down the side, left-hand side of the screen shortly, which is each individual rink. And the top right-hand corner is the overall. So at the moment, Broady leading 24-18. Welcome on board to Robert Winston, Gary Mounsey, Ben Walsh, Andy Thompson, quick off the mark this morning, 145. Hello from Devon. Paul Turner, Jake McCutcheon, and I'll just bring the BQ one online. Alison Donnan. Hello from Scotland. So it'll be probably 145 over there, or I should imagine in Scotland. I think they're 9. It might be 12:45 in Scotland, and yeah, Barbara. At least it didn't raining. What a day yesterday was. Good call early in the morning to. We were going to live stream a couple of games, and the call was made early. There was. By the time we would have got set up, it would have been time to pull it down. We would have missed the games. So at the moment, John Bolzarolo is holding 2 shots there. Johnny, a stalwart of Burleigh Heads, was originally at the Helensvale Club for a number of years.
Yeah, Johnny's a really good lead. He's solid all around.
Oh yeah, certainly is, Damien. He's a good bowler. Well, I used to play with him at Helensvale, and then he left the club there. And
yeah, being a greenkeeper too, he'd have a lot of time to get out and practice. So we expect some big things from him today.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
It's a good goal coming in here by Chris Monk too.
Chrissy Monk, yeah.
It's just a little bit under, I feel.
Yeah, if she stops, she'll be the shot. Yeah, well done, Chris.
Start. It's a hard conditions to really nail it with the amount of wind we've got. Very gusty.
Oh, that's right, and it'll just run on and on and on. Especially with the wind the way it's coming from here, it'll blow your bowl across.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a headwind and a tailwind at on going both ways. So, it's probably running a good 13 seconds one way, and probably, between 14 to 15 the other.
The other way, that's right.
They've had a bit of rain here in the last few days, which is probably a good thing, because these greens are running 17 seconds with the amount of wind. You'd be struggling to keep a bowl on the rink.
Yeah, that's right. I was talking to Ryan Bester down at Tweed the other day, and I said, "How are your greens at Broady ready for the finals?" He said, "Mate, they're running a charm, absolutely running a charm." But yeah, I don't think he knew that this wind was going to blow up on Sunday.
Yeah, they're very good surfaces here at Broadbeach. They're very compact too and hard.
Yep.
So the water really, if it does rain, it doesn't soften them up too much. And generally dries out pretty quick. And with this amount of wind around, I'm expecting over the next few days it to get up to 15, 16 again.
Yeah, that's right. Hello, little Carla. Good to have you on board, Al. And thanks for setting the 200 stars. David Baker. Yeah, tough conditions, certainly are. But we'll master them. And so probably will the bowlers.
Well, it's my first time in commentary too, so this is all new to me, but I don't mind talking bowls. It's the sport I love, so if you've got any questions on the comments, we're happy to answer them.
Yep, certainly. Oh, there's always plenty of comments. Zone 13 in Sydney was called off because the greens were underwater, Barbara. Oh, gee whiz. And strong winds here. Yeah, that's what the forecast said. The East Coast was going to rain up until Saturday evening, and then Sunday was just going to be blowy. Mind you, there's still clouds in the sky there. They're not getting blown away. Corey Wedlock, good to have you on board.
Gary's got a nice shot here. If he lands Nick's bowl there, he can make, close to 4. He's been struggling with his line and his weight the last few ends, but and as you can see by this, it's just drifting out. He might get a little bit of luck.
No.
It's a tough shot to play in these conditions, and he's probably playing that a touch quick to allow it to bend enough to get to the bowl.
Yes, yeah.
Because he really wants to be just a yard over, lands the bowl, gets a 5, chops the jack, gets a 4.
Yep.
Grabbing the jack full really only brings him 1, so he's probably 3 or 4 metres quick on that. Ryan really needs to get one in, but he's just under the line.
Under the line, that breeze is going to take him for a wander.
It's actually not in too bad a home, because if he does halve the jack, sort of going in that direction.
That's right. So you've got
I really would like to see Gary just slow down a little bit here and just play it. You're like just a yard over the draw.
Yard over, and hopefully be good if you could roll that bowl of is that Nick's, isn't it? Yeah.
Looks like he's got a lot better.
He's got a good line on it.
A lot better weight.
Great line.
Lot better weight. Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3. So that 1, 2.
Close to 4 actually.
Close to 4, possibly 5.
Possibly 5. And that's what he needed to do. He just needed to slow down these bowls, just that few yards, just to allow the bias to take effect.
So, Damien, which club are you with down here?
I was lucky enough to get a call up actually for Club Holdfast, which was it's a South Australian team just out of the blue.
Yep.
The manager owns the Streaky Bay Sharks in the UBC, and I was lucky to have a really good run in the UBC, so they've picked me up as a marquee, which was
that's good stuff.
Yeah, it was quite a pleasant surprise for me actually. So I jumped at the opportunity because at any chance I get to play bowls, I'd love to come and play in anything. And
you're from Cloncurry.
From Cloncurry, yeah. So I'm happy to get a run down the Gold Coast. Like, this is a place I'd like to move to eventually.
No, that's good.
Oh, just out those ones. Yeah, so it was a tight head. They had a good setup there, the Burleigh boys, and they've just jumped out to now a 10-6 lead.
Yeah. Yep.
Which brings it back to 24-23 overall. So we've got some close games across the park at the moment. Sean's down, looks like 9-8 to Barry Lester. Aaron Sheriff's up 10-5 over Dale McWhinney. And Gary Pearson's up 10-6 over Ryan Bester.
Bowl's a great start, Bowl. Yeah, I've been to Cloncurry twice. Once when I was living in Mount Isa, both times I was living in Mount Isa, we went down to a race meeting down Sudan Dip.
Yeah.
and which was... I remember going to Sedan Dip. I don't remember coming back from Sedan Dip, but it was a great... And the only other time there was... we put a bloke in the... on a truck at his bucks party. Put him in a truck and asked the truckie if he'd deliver him to the Cloncurry police station, and we'll get him in the morning for his wedding. And so it was a mad rush down to Cloncurry early in the morning to pick him up. He didn't know where he was.
I can imagine there's nothing at Sedan Dip except a race course. They hold a race meeting there once a year and occasionally a radio.
Yeah, great spot. We had a great time. I'm led to believe.
It's a really nice place right on the Cloncurry River. So. When the river's got water in it, it's a beautiful little spot.
Yeah. I was up in Mount Isa. When did I go up there? September 70 to August 71.
Oh, yes. Well, that was
up there with the National Bank.
It's changed a lot since then.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, good effort there.
Yeah, so they're just sliding under a little bit there, and the heads really... are starting to develop to the stage where numbers can be scored in catching position. So, Broadbeach is holding shot here at the moment. Any movement of the jack is obviously going to Burleigh's way.
Yeah, that's right. Burleigh got the two at the back on the left-hand side. Andy, I'll try and find out why it's called Kitty as opposed to being called the jack.
Yeah, well,
probably came from the ladies' side of...
Yeah, well, that was the... the ladies call it the jack and men call it the kitty, but it's changed over the times. Back in the days, they had various names for it, but I think it's a renowned name for either way, I suppose.
That's right.
Want to call it.
Or some call it that bloody white thing that I can't get near.
Yeah, that's definitely me. Yeah.
Mel Robbo, Bradley Colson, Wally Schmidt, welcome aboard.
So it looks Burleigh's holding one here with, looks like third and fourth. Ando lands the wing bowl, he could bring a couple in, turns up Johnny Boz, which he's just going to do. That'll make definitely two. He's just opened that hand up a little bit now for Broadbeach to be able to play into it with a bit of confidence. Mickey's just under. I think the breeze has got him on that one. So what he's trying to do here is he's trying to turn that jack high bowl past the jack. He gets the inside edge, but he moves the jack back towards the Burleigh bowls. He's really trying to remove a ledge so that Broadbeach has nothing to land on.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
He's on a high side, so
yeah. I don't think that'll come in, but it's
just turned the Broadbeach bowl up into a. It's not really a position that can be used at the moment. The way the head's set up.
Lance Main saying Nick Carl's got some new bowls. He reckons he's that good at the moment that he could throw down a square biscuit tin and get them close.
Nicky's was in some fine form. He could use 2 apples and an orange.
That's right.
Just shaking his head a little bit there. He's a bit upset with himself. But, I mean, it's very hard to be upset with yourself in these blustery conditions. So.
Jesse Turnbull sending you a message there. Good to hear the soothing voice of Big D.
The John Laws of the bowling fraternity. It's my first commentary too. So.
I cop it from my family. My sisters-in-law, Daryl Eastlake. she gets stuck into me. How's it going, Daryl? And leave me alone.
Yeah, I tell you, I do enjoy listening to the commentary and watching the bowls when I'm back in Cloncurry, because we don't get to see that much. Many good games, and the Gold Coast media team have been around a while now, and they've been showing some really quality games. So we don't get to see too much when we're out in the bush, but I really do enjoy watching this. Now Ryan's really got to be here with a positive draw lands. Yes, he's in the area. He's in the area. He's probably still one down. It's very hard to tell by our angles, but
that's right. He's between that bowl, his, and also the bowl of the green one of John Balzarolo.
So Gary can afford to draw with confidence here. He turns Boz up onto the pink bowl or the gum ball and can make a few. Any movement of Jack's going towards Burleigh. He's just got to be a confident draw, but looks like he's a little bit under the line. Which is it's a shame because there was multiple opportunities there to get a result. And had everything going for him if he was high of the Jack. No result for under.
Well, Andy, I can't tell you why it's called a kitty because I can't find it, but I found out why it's called a Jack. It comes from the Latin word jactus, meaning the cast or a throw.
Well, I've learned something today.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, just like that. So, Wonder Broadbeach.
Yeah, Wonder Broadbeach. So, it was the shot.
Yeah.
Must have been very clear out in the head, but looking from where we were, it's a little bit deceptive. So, to give you a rundown now, the Bulls have jumped out to a 13-5 lead on Aaron Sheriff versus Dale McWhinney. Barry Lester's gained the ascendancy against Sean Ingham 9-8, and now on the show rink it's 10-7 to Burleigh Gary Pearson. Richo starting up here he's been pretty solid up front so far, Richo. Sort of whilst you're playing lead in these conditions, you really want to be past the Jack. I think within that metre and a half radius.
That's right. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good because most of the time the Jack will move. So Richo will know that with his second and make sure he's there. It's a lot better bowl there by Richo. On a green speed like this, it's easy to nail the Jack, or easier. But with the blustery conditions, only within a metre is in your scoring zones.
It's a good bowl from Johnny. Is it going to go with it though?
No,
he's marked it across over to Peter.
He's just chopped it, but he's finished in a good home.
Oh, he's gone a little too wide there by the look of this. It's Michael Birmingham. It's not going to come back in from that angle.
A lot of leads too. They make the mistake of trying to get shot every time by playing a game of 2-bowl singles. The idea for the lead is to just get them around the head so the second can
set
build,
the head up.
Can set it up, and then ideally you really want your heads built so then your thirds and skips can try and convert and make it easier. So the idea is to make the next bloke's job easier that's coming behind you. So if you're getting in good positions, it makes them.
Yeah, you don't want to block it up for them.
Don't want to block it up.
No.
And you want to give them bowls that they can play too.
Yep. I mean, it's good to have, like your lead might put 2 on the Jack, but it may not be good to have them on the Jack. Close to the Jack's good, not on the Jack, because it's restricting what your second or your third can, or even your skip for that matter, can do.
Yeah, well, if your lead's nailing the Jack constantly, it's going to make the job a lot easier. But very rarely that lead puts 2 on the Jack, that those 2 are still on the Jack at the end of the completion of the end.
Oh, do you mean consecutive weeks? Or
I had a game at lead, believe it or not, in the Cloncurry triples a few months back, and I reckon it was the worst I've ever played. I was lucky I had two blokes coming behind me. That was, I couldn't even throw the jack straight. That's how well I was going. So it's sort of blocking up there a bit now. It's going to be tough to add any numbers or convert at the moment, unless someone moves those short bowls off the centre line.
Might be able to draw around.
Yeah, well, that hand is bending, yeah.
It's bending okay there. Great result. Well done, Nick.
Yeah, it's a good bowl. They've given themselves a good second shot there now.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's going to bend that much, though. So,
No, this one's not for Nick.
it's such beautiful weight on it, too.
And we've got the coverage this morning of the Division 1 men's, and at what time is it, Robbie?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock kick-off for the ladies. It's, we haven't seen the run sheet, so I don't even know who's playing in that. Are you aware, Robbie? Broadbeach against Tweed Heads.
Yeah, that'll be a very good game. The Tweed ladies have got a very strong Division 1 Pennant side. But they're predicting more wind throughout the day, so it's going to make the conditions harder and harder.
And if you can hear that rattling, ladies and gentlemen, we apologise for it. We're in our gazebo, our new gazebo that I bought Robbie, and just the metal frame seems to rattle quite a bit.
Probably the 30-knot winds.
Yeah, that's right.
Robbie was telling me this morning he's got 96 kilos of weights holding it down, and it's still moving a little bit. The big D might have to strap himself in shortly just to keep it centred. Yeah,
we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 96 holding it down.
96 kilos, yeah. We've got a couple of umbrellas that have blown over there now. Ryan's played not bad. He's a bit quick. Ooh.
I don't think we had a...
unlucky, that.
Johnny just saying that the camera, the umbrella down on
camera 1, yeah.
We didn't have one over camera 1.
Oh, that one there.
That one down there, but the end one down here... we send down Director of Everything. He'll sort that out for us.
He's a good man, Robbie. He
certainly is.
His work goes unnoticed for the media team. He's here generally 5 hours before play, and he's still here 5 hours after play. So.
I beat him here this morning.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got here at 5:45, but I had a good run in from Helensvale. So, and Robbie's over the back at not Upper Cooma, at Oxenford there. So
I had a good night. A good night at Helensvale last night. Actually, had a few ales with a few of my mates there, and I didn't realise that it was 40 minutes away from Broadbeach. Well, it was 40 minutes away last night, anyway.
A bit of a run on this. Ryan's running out to the side there.
Yeah, Ryan was a little bit unlucky with his first. He was playing a confident draw and landed his own bowl to give shot away. So it's sort of a hard head to play to, because there's danger everywhere.
There's not much chance to get in there, but I think that Gary, Mick Anderson's bowl's holding shot, and Gary's just got to draw between that other bowl on the left, the red one, and find that gap in there. It looks like he's on a good run here.
Yeah, if he starts to bend, he's got a chance. Yeah. No, he's played this well. It's just going to run out of legs.
Yep.
Oh, he's in. Yeah, he's got in.
2 to Burleigh.
2 to Burleigh.
Good bowling.
As I said, Ryan was just a bit unlucky with his first. He had to get another one in there and his touch quick, but it's very hard to get perfect weight when you're playing with a head and tail wind.
Robbie.
He's punching up through the punching up into the wind, and if the wind dies, you end up sailing through.
Yeah, the wind's blowing the score sheets around. Good pick-up, Gary.
You can see with Johnny Bozzarello's first bowl, he's got a tailwind now, so
yeah,
which has probably added 2.5 metres to that bowl. So
yeah, well, I don't think it's 7:26. I think the wind's having havoc on that one.
yeah, the showboard rink, yeah.
Yeah, she's.
The wind's that strong, it's turning the scoreboard numbers over.
Yeah,
great.
Well done, Johnny.
He said he's a very, very solid competitor, John.
Oh, it certainly is. Yep.
He's always there and thereabouts.
And he shows up. We were up at the opening of after the floods up at Windsor.
Yep.
And there's Johnny there. He's playing with the team up there, and
yeah, he loves the game, and he's an avid supporter. I generally run into Bozzy everywhere I go, so I mean, I don't get to play that much, but where I go, I run into John Bozzarello. So
yeah, he's there. Yeah. Good reply there from Chris to get up and match Johnny.
Yeah, well, he's they're holding 2 there now. It's just left a little bit of a ledge for the Broadbeach boys to work with. They really want to be drawing confidently through there. So,
John, can you give the teams out? Yes, mate. Well, on the showcase, on the show rink, we can, because we don't know the makeup of a lot of the others. But we've got, for Broadbeach, Peter Richards leading, Michael Birmingham second, Nick Cale as third, and Ryan Bester as skipping. And in the Burleigh Heads, Water Dragons, you've got John Bozzarello, Chris Monk, third is Mick Anderson, and Gary Pearson is the skip. There's a good bowl here coming in.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what he needed to do. Play with confidence through there, land the bowl, trail the jack.
Yep.
So that was, that was sort of a setup from Burleigh, because they've left 2 jack-high bowls there. If they turn one of theirs, it changes the whole dynamic of the head. Now it's back just to an open draw. He's close here. He's just unlucky to land the bowl.
Just rolled it over.
But it's another good second. Gives them something to play to.
Oh, that's right. Christine, 1 o'clock, and Broadbeach and Tweed Heads are the 2 teams in the ladies.
Overall score here is 31-29 to Broadbeach, and 28 of 63 ends. It's pretty even across all games currently.
Oh, it's going to get big. I mean, the Division 1 finals, of my knowledge is that they've always been close affairs. And it's like the five-a-side finals. That, goodness me, they've always been close affairs.
Well, they are talking being the finalists, the best 2 teams on the Gold Coast. So both Broadbeach and Burleigh are quite strong. And I mean, so is Helensvale and Tweed and places like that. So for these 2 teams to make the final, they've obviously gone through some tough competition to get here. Yeah,
I don't know what the result was yesterday.
No, I think it was a pretty big win, I think, to Burleigh. It's a nice bowl there by Nick. He's just unfortunately left a ledge there for Gary to land or trail the jack. I mean, it's still a tough shot to play in this condition. So sometimes, you're going to leave opportunities for your opponent that you really can't change, and you've just got to hope they miss. But which is quite possible with this wind around. Gary looks like he's playing a little forehand swinger here to maybe
find the hole.
Maybe turn the red up onto the 2 bowls. It's a very tough shot though, because you get any part of that bowl not quite right, you may save, but the chance of getting shot is very limited. See, Ryan will just be trying to add another.
Hopefully overly happy with that.
No, but what he has done is he's made Gary now play a different shot. So Gary can't correct on his first one. He's probably going to go quicker for the 2. It's probably the easiest shot in the conditions, the faster runner. Does run the risk though of, feathering the front and taking the red. I don't think it'll add too many more, but there is a backhand draw to land the back bowl full shot, but very tough in these conditions. I think he'll go for the runner.
Yeah, because even if he takes his own bowl and the blue spec one of that's 2 that he can get out. Hopefully we'll have. Oh no, he's just gone off.
Yeah, he's gone there. For some reason, he's run that on the backhand. Maybe looking for the inside edge of the red. The drama, if he takes the red out, though, he drops a 4. That was it's a tough shot. There was probably more going for him on the forehand runner, but as I said, we're not out there, so we can't really.
That's right.
It's easy to commentate from here, and
his previous is
very safe line. He's on a very safe line. Yeah, we just had a bit of a team discussion there. They're going to change the length up. Maybe get the jack closer to the tee.
Yeah, Peter's called Peter up a little bit further up and see where he wants him to plant it.
Yeah, just by what I'm looking, so it's pretty much going to be the same length. Just having the jack towards the tee brings Ryan's run in less chance of a kill.
Yep.
He hasn't had many runners yet, Ryan.
Oh, it's only early days.
Yeah, it's only early days. Whilst he is a very dangerous driver, Ryan's draw game is, since he's been on the Gold Coast, he's gone up to a new level. So, whilst he's known as a master driver, he's also a very good draw player.
Yeah, we had that technical issue this morning, and Ryan said to us, "You ready to go?" We said, "Well, no, we're not. We're a couple of ends behind." He says, "That's all right. I'll just keep killing him until you're ready." I said, "No, you keep going. We'll be on air shortly."
Well, we didn't do too badly because we only missed 6 ends, and they were 6 quality ends, but it was, we got on board as quick as we could. Johnny's out on a bit of a higher line. He had good weight with his first.
Yeah, is he going to take it for a walk over? No, that's unlucky.
It's, still in a home that can be used later. It's not wasted. It's not ideal, but it's not wasted.
That's a good reminder, Vince, watching from Leppington in Sydney on a Sunday Father's Day. To all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day.
Yes, as I got a quite positive surprise this morning. My fiance sent me a happy Father's Day. I'm a new dad myself, so
yeah, it's
an awesome feeling.
Yeah, I got a message in from the 3 grandsons, both my sons, and
yeah, it sort of pumps you up for the day, doesn't it?
It does.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You've still got a bit of room here to draw the shot. Michael Birmingham. He's close. He's close. He's just a couple of feet behind.
The district final yesterday, New Farm beat Red Hill by 1 shot up in Brizzy yesterday. That's what we like to see, good games like that.
Looks like the wind's dropped off a bit now, which is which is good, because you'll start to see the players really nail the line and length now.
Oh, good bowl.
And as soon as I say that, Nicky draws nearly a front toucher. It's amazing what you can do with no wind, eh?
Yeah, well, we can take the weights off Robbie's feet now too, now that the wind's dropped.
Yeah, we couldn't let poor Robbie outside with those 30-kilometre-an-hour winds. He's ready to take a little flight, he was. Looks like Broadbeach could be holding 2 here. Burleigh's really got nothing close to play to, so they really need to draw another good second.
Yeah, it looks like Peter's.
A little
that's
bit of feather of the gods, yes.
Yeah.
Which is by the looks is what he's going to do. It's probably 3 down with the...
Yeah, the blue bowl out there on the right-hand side of Peter Richards.
Yeah, the 3.
He's got to get through this gap. Has he got
He's close.
Oh, don't.
Oh. So another little bit of lap of the gods there.
Yeah.
There's... he just misses that front bowl. He gets them out clean. He gets a couple of rubs and changes it up. Broadbeach still holding 1.
1, yeah.
There's a good 1.5 meters there to draw.
Well, it's cleaned it out. It gives the boys... Let's see what these skips can do. See if they can draw.
Yeah, as a skipper, these are the hardest shots to play, because you're normally playing weight a yard through. But Ryan's sort of...
I'll give him that one. I'll give him that one.
He's in.
I'll upset Robbie and I'll do a measure on screen.
Gary's got a good... so Gary can play this with confidence. He'll be 1 metre tight, still count. Metre short, count. Metre long. So he's got a 4 metre radius where he can draw a shot.
Just got to come under Ryan.
Yeah, I think he's under. I think he's just a tad quick.
Yeah, he's going to run through. Yeah.
And that's the risk you take when you're skipping. You've got to be there, because you really look foolish if you've got a yard to draw and you fall short. So you're giving it a chance. He could have landed. But he'll definitely make a correction with his next.
And Ryan's got to come in on the same line, and he could really upset Gary if he can get in Gary's draw line. Oh, well, that's 3. Ryan and Peter holding the 3 there.
There's a lot of holes there.
Oh yeah, a lot of holes.
His weight looks a little better, like out of the hand.
As we said, he's just got to get under Ryan's bowl and then run on. And it looks like what it's doing.
Yeah, he's got a good bowl.
Yeah, great bowl, Gary Pearson.
He really had 1 metre either side of the jack, and he was going to cut down the numbers.
Yep.
He's really lifted the last few ends, Gary. He's struggled the first 6, but he's gaining a bit of confidence now.
Well, we're at the halfway juncture, and Broadbeach have jumped out 37.30 overall, but still a long way to go. Another 31 ends to go, but Brian Pearce from down at Junee, the home of Mick Cronin, isn't it? Was he Junee? No.
Junee? I don't know.
No, I can't remember. Yeah.
I have the same problem. Johnny's similar to his first, I think. He might be a touch quicker. But once again, those bowls aren't wasted. They're in the catchment zone. They're having a pretty good battle up front, these two leads, Richo and Johnny. Chris Monk's got a not a bad line here. Probably just a little bit running.
That's correct, Scott. I was just looking that up. I knew there was someone, Laurie Daly, came from Junee.
Ah, that's right, he was too, yes. Where would we be without Gurgle, eh? Love a good Gurgle.
Yeah, Brian let the cat out of the bag that I used Google. People out there thought I was absolutely brilliant with my knowledge.
To tell you the truth, I was listening and I think, geez, he knows a lot, this bloke. now the secret's out. I've gone, he's Google on that on the side.
And also the home of Ray Warren. Great caller.
He is the greatest.
Yeah.
I really miss listening to Origin with his voice. The Broadbeach are holding, looks like a good 3. Burleigh just needs to draw something close to give Gary something to play to here.
Oh, Carla, how is Brian going? He's going really well, Carla. He's playing in his, what division's Brian? 5. Division 5 final up at Musgrave Hill.
That's a great
for
bowl.
Bow Desert.
Great bowl.
Great bowl there from Mick Anderson.
Nicky's got a little bit of drift in his bowl there.
Nick going to take it for a walk.
He's got it clean.
He's got it. And
it's a great bowl.
Yeah, he's probably sat there for 2.
Yeah, and he's just changed the dynamics now to, you know, on the other side of the green they had 1 bowl in 3 Burleigh. Now they're, you know, its head's more set up towards the Broadbeach boys.
Actually, possibly 3 there. You've got that bowl of Nick's that came in.
Yeah.
And on the left-hand side of that, you've got Mick Anderson's bowl might be holding them out, but you've got that Michael Birmingham's blue speckly bowl there. So, yeah, it could well be definitely 2.
He's coming in, well, it looks not too badly here. He just needs to run.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Yes, you are correct. Gerringong was Michael Cronin.
Well, we've got another Googler, have we?
Oh, no, 'cause a lot of rugby league tragics, sports tragics out there.
Surprised in the things that you remember and don't remember as you go through life.
Oh, that's right.
You'll remember the most trivial bit of information, but I can't remember what I did yesterday. What was yesterday? Yeah. Gary's on a confident draw here. He might just be a little bit under, but he's going to grab the jack. That's a great shot.
Yeah. Well done, Gary.
He probably made 2 out of that.
Yeah, I'd say so. The green bowl there of John's.
Johnny Bolzarella, yeah. So those earlier bowls of John now come into play, and Chris Muggs. So that's a very tough. It's a tough shot to get out of. Like there's.
It could even be 3 there with.
I think Ryan will try and land something here. He's got to really change it up with this because he's going to make it tough on his last. He's got something. Yeah, he's opened it up. He's definitely 3 down now, though.
Yeah, Gary's bowl there and John's.
What it does do now, though, is it opens Ryan's drive. And, Ryan's a very good forehand hitter. I don't see him hit back. I've seen him hit backhand once, I think, in my life. So obviously he can do it. I've seen it once, and he hit it, but I don't think he likes it as much as his forehand. That's why he generally plays weight with his backhand and smacks with his forehand. So he can actually get all 3 bowls out. So Pearson really needs to add here something short on that line.
On that line, that's correct. Stay on the right side of the. Yep. Well done.
So Ryan's really, he can get the 3 out, but it's impossible to get the 4. So I think Ryan will be driving to save here. No, he's gonna go for the shot. He's gonna play his backhand runner.
He's in there.
He's close.
He's in thereabouts.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Brilliant shot, Ryan. Yeah,
he killed it. I will have to ask Robbie. I had this question asked of you some time ago. I've forgotten the answer. If the jack rebounds towards the mat, what is the minimum distance from the mat does it need to be in order to continue the end?
Ooh, I know.
Is it 15 or 18?
I think it's 18 for a jack. I know a short bowl's 13.
Yep.
So I think it's 18 if it's a rebound.
Yeah, I'm sure it's. Yeah, I thought it was 18.
I always get them confused. I think I've got it mistaken once, and the jack rebounded to 14 metres, and we played it. And 14 metres is very hard length to play to.
Yes, it was a nice shot. Kane Nelson watching. Hi, Kane.
At 14-9, they're still in it. I mean, at the moment, the other 2 rinks are well up. Well, not well up, but 7 and 4. Looks like it's 15-9 on 10, Sean Ingham and Barry Lester. And it is 15-11 on 12 between Aaron Sheriff and Dale McWhinney. And on the show rink, it's 14-9 to Gary Pearson over Ryan Bester. Oh, was it? The winds turn the numbers again, causing havoc with the scoreboard.
Colleen, it's Broadbeach and Tweed Heads at 1 o'clock. Mentioned that in the ladies' final. Oh.
Yes, the shortage of the wind, it was short-lived. It disappeared for about 30 seconds there.
I'm glad we didn't put an umbrella up over that one down at the main camera down the end down there. It's undercover now, but we've got a...
Yeah, it's just the wind got him there a little bit. Beautiful weight. As I said, these players are now punching into a headwind, so if you understand why they're going, you know, a yard short and 2 yards through, is you're trying to get your bowl to punch through the wind prior to the bias taking effect.
Yeah, look at the shirts on the boys here up on the mat.
Yeah.
They're flapping around. And
there's a few lightweights out there. They run the risk of getting blown away. Yeah. Nick's got the first pit right. He's punched through the wind.
And just going to roll over.
Old Richo over. So
yeah,
they've made probably a good 1.5. Nando's out a little bit highish line. Oh, it just hasn't got enough on it.
Big John North, welcome aboard.
Nicky's turned his back on that. And if you can see that, there was a gust halfway down that's pushed that about a yard wide. It's the wind scoring for the Burleigh boys here. Keeps turning the scoreboard over in their favour. That could be a sign. Gary hasn't got much to play here, only a dead draw really. If he does trail the jack, he could bring the yellow, white, blue one in.
Well, Chris's, yeah. Sit and fall, no.
And look, it's probably probably a good confident weight, because you don't want to fall short. You want to give it a chance.
Well, Nick's calling it 2 there, so that'll be Richo's bowl, the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one and Nick's short one.
Yeah, yep.
The third one there is Michael Birmingham's, and it's maybe just out of the count. Brian gets a roll out of it. He could bring 2 up, his bowl and that short one.
Punch it? No.
He's just he might still count under. Ooh, maybe it's just a bowl out, I think.
So I'd say Nick, when he said that they're holding 2, would be to his bowl.
Very short one, yeah.
The short one there, and he was measuring over to Chris Monk's bowl. And so he's got 2, but we'll see what these boys can do.
Yeah, looks like Gary might be playing weight, but yeah, he's playing weight to try and remove the pack. And anything can happen here. Oh, definitely saved 1 in a measure anyway. He's only 1 down.
Richo's bowl came up, but it could have taken the jack across to Chris's bowl, which took the second shot out of play.
Yeah, well, took the second shot and probably the measure for the third. So, you mean they've definitely got, Broadbeach's definitely got 1. I mean, Ryan's only left with the draw for 2 now, I'd say. He's on a little bit tightish line, and might get a little bit of luck, but weight was good again. Well, the wind's just blowing laying 10 shots onto the Bulls then. So the wind's leveled the score up again for us.
So 16-10 they're saying there. Yeah. Yeah, 13-10, that's a bit better, yeah.
It's going to be trouble for us if the players really don't know the score. The scoreboard's blowing around. I was starting to think I missed an end then for a second.
Yeah, Paul, Mitchie's the only one showing a bit of sense out there wearing long strides, I think.
And you'd know why, because if you've ever seen Mitchie's legs, they're the whitest legs I've ever seen in my life.
That's what the comment was. They must be wider than mine.
He is a shocker. Like they are Steggles chicken white. They are shockers. He is probably one of the blokes that should always wear long pants. Yeah, it's a good reply by Richo.
Yeah, great reply. Kevy Anderson watching. Welcome aboard, mate.
Oh, good old Kevy. I love listening to Kevy commentate. He's an absolute crack up.
It was on the other day with Kevy. Who's that? Yeah, they needed an interpreter to interpret. He was there to interpret Kevin, and no one could understand him.
Yeah, all you know it was a laugh to listen to, because Kevy's brand of commentary is a lot of sledging. Boys are getting a bit heated over there on the middle rink. Got a comment from Chile Dome. Can you remember the best backhand drive you've seen? I probably can't, Chile. I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I have no doubt something to do with 74 beers and you throwing one down, I gather. Yeah, Burmo's played that well. Slandered him, made two for Broadie.
Yeah, they're two that should be together. Kevy and Ryan Burnett.
Yeah. And you know what? They make a really good commentary duo.
They certainly do.
Yeah, Monk's played a pretty good ball if he gets down to the jack.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Yeah, well done.
So amazing how one bowl changes the dynamic of the head. Now it's in the favour of the Burleigh boys. You know, jack movement. You know,
Nick trying to drive onto it. Nice.
It's just a little under. Like he's got to land the bowl. But any movement of jack's still going to Burleigh, so.
That's right, yeah. You've got Aussie out the back. Oh, but unless it comes straight back, but I don't think it'll come straight back to Richo's bowl.
Yeah, Mickey's looking for a good yard here. I mean, if he turns that bowl off the centre line, gives Ryan another option to play with his two bowls.
Oh, ducking again.
Oh. Bit of movement out of that side.
Yep. Oh, unlucky.
The tent's starting to lift a little.
Well, I've got a tent peg holding that down, and that's not doing enough, so I've put a big, heavy equipment box on it. That's not holding it.
We're probably lucky we're right up against the light pole here, so there's less likely to tip. So look for Ryan to play a good positive draw weight, land the bowl, movement of Jack. Ideally with his first, if he does miss, he wants to...
It's on a good line. Is it just going to fade a little bit? Yeah, just under.
Just needs to change the position a little, but unlucky. If anything, he's made it a little bit harder because now that bowl's taken, half a bowl off the inside chop of the Jack.
Yeah. Oh,
and now it's made it even harder. It's fallen over.
Yeah, but I mean, if Ryan can get around and take that bowl of Chris's out.
Well, what it does do, I think it makes him play it more positive now because he can play the bowl clean. If he's high, he can get off the red. Oh, that was it. Hang on to that.
I'm glad you were there. Yeah, that's got 24 kilos on the corner there. Yeah.
Yeah, look for Ryan to play this a little bit more positive now. I mean, he gets bowled onto Jack. He's probably can drop a 2. If he gets bowled, then Jack, he can pick up a 2 or a 3. He's on a higher line, a little bit more weight. Can get off the inside of the red. He's close. Yes, that's a brilliant shot. He's just made 4 shots. What a brilliant bowl. Uso's in a little bit of hurt now. He's got a bit of room for a 4th shot. It was probably just a confident draw, 2 feet over, look to land. Give it a chance. It's a very good bowl by Ryan. It's changed the whole dynamic of that head. Turned a 1 down into 4 up. And now the pressure switches back to Gary. Looks like he's given it a chance. Really needs to land something. It's a brilliant effort. I think he's got in for 4 shot though. No.
4 it is?
Yeah, 4 it is.
Yeah.
Makes that game more interesting now, 14-13 to the Bulls. So currently the Bulls are leading on all 3 rinks.
Geez, I'm not saying that breeze was heavy then, Damo, but it picked up 24 kilos. It was holding the stand down. It ripped 2 tent pegs out of the ground, one of which came and landed next to my foot. Geez, that came out. But
I know if it ended up in the DWS, I was thinking about going to pick it up.
Hey, mate.
Let's get a high five from Johnny Bowles.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit of bribery for saying nice things about him.
Yeah. I'll have to Google nice things now.
Yes, good start. Oh, there we go. We got the camera back. Oh,
Richo's taking it back to his own bowl.
He's raking up at lead. Give him a chance.
He's already jumped out a bit here. 11 shots. It's the longest they've been out.
It's been tied all across the games. Yeah,
So it looks like is it Barry Lester's rink?
Yeah, Barry Lester's
17-10. Yeah. Who's he up against? Nugget.
Just watching from where we are, the Broadbeach boys look like they're playing very well there.
Oh, well done. Well done. Michael Birmingham
Yeah, I think Chris is a little bit under the line here.
Yeah, the only thing he might be able to turn that green over, no.
He stayed up, so, you know, he's got a bowl behind the head now.
In the drink.
Yeah, we've got the wind stopped again now, so...
Yeah, I hope that was when it blew, tried to blow us away. That was the end. Oh, no.
He's gone under again, yeah. And see that the headwind stopped blowing, the blokes are still punching up, trying to punch up through it, so... Might take them a few ends to regain the weight control.
We can't even see the board. Oh, there it is over there.
I can't see that far. The best. Oh no, it's 41-42 by the looks. To who? I'm not too sure. Looks like 42-41 to Helensvale over Broadbeach.
Yeah, Broadie's on the left, I think, on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it looks like there's a blue tag and a red tag, so 42-41 in the reserve grade final. Oh, is it? Yeah, I say. Yeah. That's how much I know, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the green tag's on the right. I can see from here, just as looks.
Yeah, I had to change my glasses to see it too.
Just seeing.
It's a good 40 metres away from us. The Burleigh's in a not too bad. They're only one down, but they really haven't got much to play to except to land or trail the jack to the ditch. And that's obviously what they're playing to give them a chance.
Yep.
But obviously, when they're chasing that, if they miss 3 or 4 times, it leaves that opportunity for Ryan to land the green to make a number. And he'd be just looking to travel around the corner to his own. You know, touch it 6 inches, makes a 3, makes it hard to get in.
G'day, Russ. Good to have you on board, buddy.
He's got his own. It's not too bad.
His own, pumped it out, and
what it has done now is it's changed. There's left a gap there between bowl and jack, and less likely for the bowl to go out clean.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I was just checking there to see if Richo's was a toucher, and I don't recall it being that.
I think his first one. The bowl that's short of jack there's was the original toucher, I think.
Matty Bell. How are you, Matty?
No, I think the toucher might have been the one in the ditch, but it's out now.
Did they, I don't know, I thought they were just putting it back in there. Looking for the original toucher.
Yeah, I think they went to put it back in. And
did they? Yeah.
Maybe the skips were having a little bludge on the head that time and didn't mark it. Which, by memory, that could have happened. That could have occurred.
Yeah.
You know, the good thing about skip, you only got to do 2 things: set the jack and mark touches.
Yeah.
And if you get 50% of that wrong, you're in trouble. So Ryan draws a toucher here. He can bring an extra 2 in. It's a tough shot.
Yeah.
Beautiful weight.
Well, out of that, I'm looking at. I fancy Ryan's bowl, actually.
Yeah, I think still Ryan's.
Yeah.
I think Ryan's still holding. He landed the bowl on the jack with his first. Changed it up. Makes the shot a little bit harder for Gary's. 2 minds, jack, draw, but he's left a big enough hole there for a bowl to go through. So.
Yep. I think I heard just the one.
Yep. One to Broadie.
Yeah.
That makes it 15-13 on 15 to the Bulls. 17-13 on the Sean Ingham. No, sorry, that's on the Aaron Sheriff Dale McWhinney rink. 17 to Aaron Sheriff, and Sean Ingham's 17-10 over Barry Lester.
Yeah, they've jumped away to 11 difference, but and they've held that 11 for quite a number of ends.
Yes, and it's obviously being 3 rinks down, the Burleigh deficit will only grow. You know, there are a couple of close games there where, you know, they fight back, win the next 5 or 6 ends. You know, bring that 11 down to a four-shot deficit. Gives them a chance over the last half of the game to try and assert a bit of authority. And most of these players know that they only look at the big board. They don't look at their own individual rink scores.
No, that's right.
Because at the end of the day, it's only the big board that matters. I mean, if you win your rink by 20, yeah, you're a champion, but it doesn't help.
But if your mate's gone down by 21.
Yeah, you still don't get the chocolates.
No.
And that's the toughest thing about the team game. It's about the overall, not just your individual rink.
Well done, boss.
Yeah, he's changed hands there really, really well, actually. Both these bowls are in the catchment area.
Yeah. Richo holding it though, but
well, Bretho, so Burmo should be. If he turns Richo, it's great. If he passes him, gets the green, it's good. Touch quicker than that, but it's not wasted.
No, handy spot at the back there.
He really only wants like 2 or 3 rolls out of Richo, just pass, 2 feet over. And read the club. That was the call. Played it very well. It was a nice correction.
Yeah, well, that'll be shot. Well done. Yep, well done.
He's just opened up that land now, or the trail, so ideally perfect bowl would have been back to the centre line. So Chris can afford to reach now, land the bowl, trail the jack 2 feet.
He's a bit wide, Chris, there. And
played confident weight, so he's given it a chance.
He held up, yes he did.
Yeah. That's one of the hardest shots because you haven't changed your line, you're just adding weight. Where so you finish centre line 6 feet past rather than you need to be a bowl tighter and add 2 metres. Yeah, Nick gets past, so that's brilliant.
That may well be.
I'd say it's in, yeah. But what it does do is it gives them, if they do trail at the Burleigh boys, it gives Broadbeach an opportunity to play something against it because they've got a bowl in there amongst it. So ideally he wants something similar. If he does turn that jack-eye bowl over twice, we'll take away that ledge for the trail. Yeah, he's just cooked it a little bit, but...
So looking at that, 3 to Broadie. And,
yeah,
a few more to come in though. It's a good bowl. Is he going to hold his head up? Just under.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the ideal weight You know, you land, you trail, you make a 3.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But they also run the risk, if they keep playing that shot and miss them, that they're going to drop a 3 or a 4. So.
Oh, that's right.
But every time Broadbeach add to that count, it's another bowl for them to land on.
So, Ryan.
So you can see Ryan's playing the other hand now. Ideally, getting down to around the blue to the green.
Just run out.
Yes, he's probably lucky he's turned away a little bit. If he was a bowl shorter, it gives them that target area of an extra foot. They can use that bowl if they're on the high side to get back to the jack. So expect Gary to be confidently drawing any movement of the jack, land the bowl solid for 1, trail the jack for 3.
Yeah, trail for 3 or sit that blue bowl of Michael Birmingham's.
He's actually got a channel there of probably 2 feet.
Oh, has he got the... Yes, he...
Yeah. See, that was it was just unlucky. He's half a bowl higher, he makes 4.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
He may have rolled it in.
Oh, that's unlucky. Nick was holding shot there for a second, and his bowl's fallen over and may have given it away.
May have gone to Bolzo.
Where it was Nick's shot earlier. Well, by the way they're talking, that Nick's still holding shot.
Yeah, because we can't see how far that the jack's off that bowl of John's.
No, but just by Nick's body language, they're still holding. But Ryan, he's called Ryan and said, we can give it away, but it needs a friend. It's a very tough shot in this condition.
I'll get the drone out of the box.
Dropping just short in the line of the bowl, so they can't get to it. Because, the odds of him drawing another one is low. Yeah, it's not too bad. For Gary to get the bowl out there, it's very, very difficult without jack movement. So the positive thing for him is that any jack movement's going towards the red. That's
right.
So
will it get through there? That's the thing.
Well, yeah, it may not get through there, but if he does land the bowl, back to the green, that he's not really losing anything because everything is in his position. So he can play it confidently, forehand, land the bowl, make a 4.
Oh. Nuggets just played a bomb down there. I can feel a sprig of water coming through.
He's playing a very delicate weight.
Got to get under that.
It's a very tough shot.
Have to use the calipers here. If he's going to get it in there, I doubt if he's going to be a tight one.
That's definitely a young person's measure, that one, because I don't think too many of us older fellas could get down like that and have the steady hands required.
Yeah, umpire.
They're not willing to give it away, but Nick's confident he's got one. Rich has grabbed the mat, so... Nick's put on the scoreboard, he's extremely confident. Yeah. I thought as much because Nick Ferry really does gives his hand away, and he put his hand up as one, put it on the scoreboard, and he was extremely confident.
Well, it looks like it's coming up from the south there, Robbie. Bit of moisture in the air. Hope it doesn't rain.
Yeah. We pray for rain up in the west, and on the Gold Coast we pray for it not to rain. So. Yes, rain would be miserable for the camera equipment. They're yet to they make a fully submersible.
And it just makes Robbie crankier. Oh, there's...
I mean, if it did start pelting down now, it's one of the hardest things to put away quickly too, is all that camera equipment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're pretty well. We've got the umbrellas on, one down the end down there, and no umbrella on this one, but it's ready to go.
Sonny Bowles has started off quite well this end, and good home. Well, ideal bowl for John now, just be tied around the corner a little bit, finish 2 foot behind.
Yeah, just take it around a bit.
Very, very experienced campaigner. He knows that he's got one on. Now get one behind. Yeah, nice bowl there. He's just opened up. Added an extra couple of feet in between the jack and the shot.
Yeah, it gives them something to draw to now.
Hard to tell whether this is just under. The wind sort of dropped away as he delivered it, so. He plays that 10 seconds earlier, he probably finishes a foot wide of it.
Oh, that's right.
So it's 50-36 overall to Broadbeach, being ahead over in 3 rinks. Whilst the 3 rinks are pretty close, the cumulative amount has put them out to a 14-shot lead.
Yeah, I mean they're not... you're at 17, 12, 18, 14, 16, 13. They're not big scores by any sense of the imagination. But add them all together, and you've got 50-36. And,
when you get scores like that, it only takes one big end. The team picks up a 5, because if you can pick up sort of, if each rink picks up a 2, there's a 6-shot down. It's only an 8-shot deficit then. So in the matter of 2 ends across 3 rinks, the whole thing could change.
And then in a singles match, you pick up a couple of multiples, and it's amazing. We were just talking the other day, and we were watching young Cody Garrick play the other day, and he was well behind. And then he got a 4-4-3, and before you know it, he's in front.
Yeah, being well down, you get a 4-4-3.
Oh, yeah, it really helped.
11 shots and 3 ends, and it's more the confidence you get from it too. That
hit and sit. Yeah.
When you start to ride high in confidence, it's very hard to bring someone back down to earth when they're riding high.
Well, he picked himself up when he got those shots, especially, I think I went 4-3-4, and that second 4 that he got, he was riding high.
And it demoralises your opponent too, because he's just dropped 11 shots and 3 ends.
Whoa.
Oh my God, there's 4 chairs, 5 chairs, 6 chairs gone across the green into 2 heads.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that on a bowl screen.
No. Yeah. That'll teach him to stand up for the anthem.
Just goes to show you, bumps on seats, the chairs don't fly away.
That's right. I'm more worried about our camera, our umbrella down the end, but it's held down by 24 kilos itself. Oh, it's just scary.
I couldn't imagine the result then if those 4 chairs had gone through 3 heads.
Yeah.
It would have just been 3 dead ends declared across the board, I think.
Yeah, well, I thought it had hit that Dales. Yeah, I thought that had hit Dales. It must be sprinkling because Robbie's run out with the umbrella to put over their number 2 camera.
Just felt a couple come through our little tent here. Got a few specks on my glasses. So with all the excitement, we've sort of lost the development of this head. Looks like Burleigh's holding 1.
Yeah, Burleigh's got the shot there with
Ando's bowl.
Ando's bowl there, yeah, the red one. Yeah.
So they got first and third by the looks, Burleigh, and Broadie's holding second. Ryan was running up to land the bowl, trail the Jack, who's just such high, I think.
Robbie, Kerry, Robbie will do a weather dance and make it will go away. The trouble is, if he goes out there to do a weather dance, maybe Robbie gets blown away.
Robbie was lucky. He was in the tent there, so he had a bit of a barrier. The big D was giving him a bit of a win. Oh, Gary's close here. Yeah, he's played a
close bowl and just run through.
It's actually not bad. He's probably got the second
shot, possibly there.
I think if Ryan's got the best back, I don't think he has. I don't think he'll go to the Jack. I think he'll just try and draw. But
Robbie will hope he's got more. What's he got there? He's got a 12. He's got a 6 and a 4. You'll need more than that to hold that umbrella down. It
looks like the cannon's out here. He's gone the safety shot. Bad Jack.
And
got one out. Probably a good result, a good save.
Well, tough. Gary's got the chance now to draw.
Gary's ideal bowl would be to turn Bozzy up twice and come with it.
Turn him up, yep.
Then make a 3. If he just slides past it with the same weight as his first, he'll draw for 2.
Yeah, he'll either roll Bozzy up, or alternatively, he can he can sit the red bowl of Ando's. Yep. Looks like he's going to do.
He's close here.
Oh, has he got that just rocking it enough?
Ooh, maybe. I think he's definitely in for 2. He might have brought the 3rd in. Yeah, he's only the 2. He needed Bozzy's a little bit fatter, I think.
Gary. Yeah, it was 2 to Burleigh. Just to confirm that with he was telling everyone else on the green, but except us.
Yeah, I just saw Nicky put his hand up with a 2. He didn't show it to the skipper. He just turned around the second with the 2.
Yeah. up. Number 2's off.
Very gusty at the moment. Like the trees are gently swaying, but then you get this big gust of wind that comes through and lifts cameras, lifts chairs, lifts our tent.
Yeah. Oh, poor old Robbie's just gone out there to... it's Frank.
Bound to happen, though, unfortunately, once we put the umbrella on it.
Hello, mate. How are you? Thank you.
It's a great day for lawn bowls, yes. Difficult conditions. The thing is, the breeze looks like it's blown that rain sort of west of us a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully it has, but that
generally comes back in when it goes out that way, though.
Yeah, swings around there. Actually, it'll swing right around and it'll give Helensvale hiding.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the way it runs in there. Comes from the south.
Yep.
And usually runs hopefully around the back of Helensvale.
Yep.
But I'm happy because I mowed on Friday, so, which is really good. Great bowl. We'll focus in, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit closer shortly. It's just that we've had one of our cameras take a dive.
Yeah, it was a big gust of wind.
Yeah,
It took the
massive.
umbrella, the camera.
It took the umbrella, and then that took the
Took the camera, yeah.
the camera for a walk. Through the gap.
Looks like Robbie's working on it now. Looks like it's back in action. Yeah, Chris Monk just needs to add another one here. Turn his bowl twice.
There's a good comment there, but I won't tell Robbie that one, mate. Put the umbrella on the camera and use it as a drone. It won't come down. It wouldn't come down to Loxonford.
I'd like to see the spider camera from the Gold Coast Media Twing. Just, you know what they're having the football, the one that floats over the head. That'd be that might be a good investment, Robbie, if we can get some sponsorship on board.
Oh, we'll just put on. Yeah.
No, you just drone, mate. Just hang the drone over. Yeah. Oh, really? Yep.
Oh, good effort. Good effort.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, there you go. See, that's the...
Wayne Turley was telling me down at Tweed, they got the guys down from Suncorp Stadium who do the advertising on the grounds to do it on their greens for the Golden Nugget the other week. And they said they wanted to take a drone up, but they couldn't take it up high enough to be able to get a proper picture of it. And had they gone up any higher, they would have got fined.
Really?
Yeah, because it was, I think, across the road there, that's a 6-story, I think, that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 6. That's where my my daughter-in-law's brother lives over in there on the corner. And he, that's a 6-story, I think, and they can't go that high.
Really?
You can't go up there.
See, we're sort of a bit lucky in the bush. There's nothing over 2 stories. So.
Oh, is he taking it out?
He's opened it up though. He's
Full
opened
back.
it up. There's still 2 down Broadbeach, but any contact there was good. He's probably made it easier to score, but harder for Ryan now. He's either going to go really quick or dead dry.
Yeah, Broadie's just jumped ahead by 15 there, so they're just marching away a little bit. So I'm just trying to work out which rink it is, but they're still relatively close, 17-13, 20-14. But overall, it's back to 9 shots now. Well, that's a bit better.
Yeah, well, it's 1 shot here on the show rink. 6 shots the difference on Aaron Sheriff, Dal McBinney, and we're back to a 4-shot differential on Sean Ingham and Barry Lester. So this could come down to the wire. There being 13 ends left. Burleigh's really needing to win out of the 13 ends left. Really need to win 8 or 9 of them.
Yes. Yep.
They win 8 or 9. If they look at that, just break it down to simple maths. We win 5 of the next 6.
Mm-hmm.
4 of the next 5 type of ends. They come down within striking distance on the last couple of ends.
Oh yeah, I mean, really, with that 13 inches to go, a difference of 9. That's nothing on 3 rinks.
No, that's right. It's only 1 score, but if they win, being 13 ends, they win 60% of them. You'll see them home, I think.
Yep.
very tough to do, but it is doable. He sort of turned his back on that one. Looks like Burleigh could be holding 3 here. I think it's only 2. It's deceptive on the camera, but just looking out from the 10, it looks like it's only a 2. Ryan drops 2 feet off his last bowl. He draws the shot.
Young Des Kemp is watching. Welcome aboard, Desi. We'll be seeing them. How long? When's that away, Robbie? 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
Brilliant.
We'll be up seeing Des.
Ryan just played an absolute cracker. Trailed the jack into the red. Comes back to his own for 1. That was a massive, massive change up there. There's 4 shots differential there. You know, that Burleigh hold that. It gives them a little bit of a sniff on this rink.
Well, Burleigh were holding a couple there. Yep.
Yeah, holding a couple. Ryan's drawn an absolute bomb. These next few ends, if the leads really get on it, nail it, and put Burleigh under a bit of pressure. They've got scoreboard pressure and match pressure. It could go 1 or 2 ways. They could, you know, the Broadbeach boys could kick out to a lead, or the Burleigh boys could step up and start running down this 12-shot deficit.
That's right. Oh, he's going to take this for a walk. Yes, he is.
Yeah,
well done, Bolzer.
It's very good. Now he's a little bit of pressure on him to see what.
I think that's Nathan over there. Come up to watch the Helensvale guys. I think that's Nathan standing over there.
Yeah, Lurchy and his young fella Levi.
Yep, there he is. Yep. No, it's all over. It's all over. Jan sent me a message before to say they're not coming up. Brian Scrook. Yep, good stuff.
Decent 2 shots here. Yeah, so it's... You know, Chris can add a couple here, you know, trail the jack around the corner a little bit.
Really, Jake Felberg watching. Hi, Jakey.
Ideally, just wants to draw past the jack and not fall short of it. Counts. Burleigh's up on a doesn't look like a bad line or weight. It's probably a good bowl to work with there. So ideally, Chris wants to get back to that bowl at a minimum. Get back to the bowl, get under it.
Come around from back of your kneecap there, Ryan. There we go. We can see now.
He's got another bowl in the head to play with, but you know, Endo's really got to draw to those bowls. Because they have nothing past the jack at the moment.
Got a good line here, though. Start to turn.
Yeah, no,
it's just running past. He's
played that well. That's much better for the Burleigh boys because they had nothing past their head, so any movement of jack was all going to the Broadbeach balls.
Yeah.
There.
Yep.
So now they've got 1 in 4 there now. So. So maybe that's 3 now, I think. Eno plays something similar. Oh, he's just under.
Oh, they're well under that one. Yeah. Give himself a bit of a slap on the wrist for that one.
Yeah, it was unlucky. Just a bad stroke, that was all. If he gets back to that other bowl, it's in the count. There we go. The boys have just stepped out of the road for us. Ryan's on a good line here. It's down to his weight. He's might be just a touch.
Be running through too.
It's just a touch quick to get down, but I mean, he had to give it a chance.
Oh, too right.
Doesn't want to fall short. You know, there's a fair chance if he's drawn and lands Nick's bowl and falls backwards, he'll get the shot.
Hey. Yeah. Who's that? B. Yeah.
I'll take a break. There won't be me. I've really enjoyed my first day of commentary. I hope I get invited back, Robbie.
I've just signed your contract before you leave.
My payments are quite easy, mate. Just a high five and a handshake.
There's too many zeros to get processed.
Yeah, so Ryan's he plays the same weight with that title line. I think he's halved his weight and his line.
Slapped his thigh.
He's upset. He's upset with himself. He's fixed his weight and halved his line. It was a 50-50.
Loza Gall is watching. We're going to see Loza in 6 weeks, isn't it? About 6 weeks, Loza, for the 5 weeks for the Boyne Tannum Loz Electric Classic.
The Loz Electric.
Loz Electric. Yeah, Loz Electric.
Gary gets down to this bowl, he'll count.
That's
exactly what Ryan was trying to do.
So that's 2, and where there's Boz's other bowls inside the
I think Nick, he's pretty confident that he's got the shot.
That he's got it, yeah.
I'd say
he's jumped on his and looks like he's going to be inside. Ooh, no.
That's a 3.
A 3 it is. No.
Yeah, Ryan knew. He put it on the scoreboard, so he knew it was 3. Nick was just foxing us, I feel.
Yeah. Well, that's closed up a little bit. That game, and
as I said, it only takes a 3, a 3, and a 3 across 3 rinks, and then the whole game changes. They're still out to a 15-shot lead, but that can change in a matter of 1 end across 3 rinks.
Dean, what's next on the Queensland Club calendar? Well, we've got no club stuff coming up. We've got the Helensvale Five-a-side commencing on tomorrow. And then we're off to Bundaberg for the juniors up in Bundaberg at Burnett. Then we're back from there and we're off to... is that Lightning Ridge before Loza?
Oh, great effort, Johnny Boy.
That's after Loza. Well after Loza's, yeah.
And the North and South. North and South Challenge.
Yeah, oh no, that's in Townsville, yeah. That's after Mackay, after the Champion of Champions in Mackay.
Oh, yes, it is too. I get to see you fellas there again then. And
then just before that, we've got the, we're going out to Lightning Ridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you asked us.
Just looking at Robbie's calendar there, it's There's not many spare days in there, is there? You get Christmas Day off, Robbie. No bowls that day.
Yeah.
But no, just if it gets to this green bowl or just past it, it's good.
Yeah,
it's very good. Nothing wrong with that.
Richo holding shot, and he may. Oh, hard to say whether Bowles has got the second. It'll be a toss-up measure between John Belzerolo and Richo's bowl.
Looking from my angle, it might be 2 to Broadbeach, I think. They have to supply Christmas dinner though, Robbie. Evening, yeah. Yeah, that's very good.
Oh,
he's
well
actually
done, Michael.
He's actually finished in a really good spot. He's closed that jack off on the forehand side.
Yeah, possibly 3 to Broady there.
And I think they'll be going up on the backhand now because that's open. You get both bowls. You get the jack to the ditch. Yeah, he must have heard me from the commentary box.
He did, yes. Playing your backhand, coming through that.
He's given it a chance here. He's just down to his weight.
Take it for a walk through that gap. Miss that.
Well,
that's another way of doing it.
Well, he was in the area, mate.
Yeah,
so
he's got one.
You know, he gets the bowl full. He still gets shot anyway, but he halved both.
But if he hadn't got that clip, the second one, he could have taken that through for 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It would have. If he misses that, it trails it out the other side, and he gets a couple. You know. Excuse me.
But Nick.
Very good response
Nick's
there.
Come and taking it back.
Yeah, it's like the Indian giver. Here's one, let me give it back there. Take it off you. I was just looking at Nick's bowls before. They look like the aerospace. The wider set. He used to use dynamics a fair bit.
They play havoc with my eyes when they come up, I tell you.
Yes, those multicoloured ones. They're a good looking bowl, but if you do spray a couple, they stand out. Just looking to take probably a foot off.
Yeah, looks like he's going to go. He's going to finish around there.
Yeah, we'll finish late, I think.
Ryan willing it in.
It's probably 4 shot.
Yeah.
3rd shot, I think. You're checking it now for us. Yeah, this will be a good bounce back here if Broady can hold a couple, just to level back up their scoreboard.
Can you read that scoreboard in the Division 2? Is that 55 all?
Yeah, after 60 ends, it's 55 all. It's a very, very tight contest. Because obviously Division 2's played across 4 rinks rather than the 3. Is it 3?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, they're all standing.
Oh, yeah. They're all standing together, that's why, yeah. 1, 2, 3 rinks. I'm thinking the Premier League because the Premiers and the
reserves
have 3 and 4. Yeah,
that may change.
Back to 3 and 3.
Possibly, yeah. Depends what the consensus is at the AGM. That will be held around about the 15th, 16th. It's about probably the 17th of September.
Yeah, I don't mind the 4 because it gives a few more players a chance to play.
Oh, it gets more people to play our great game, yeah.
Obviously, the more people to play, the more participation. The better
Ryan
it is
Bester,
for the game.
Good bowl. Is it going to stay with it, Ryan Bester?
That is brilliant.
Well done.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is absolutely brilliant. He's definitely made 2 out of that.
1, 2, yes, certainly.
But now he's got 1st, 2nd, 4th and 5th. So it's left Gary with not much to play except a trail to his own. You know, there's no weighted shot available. Just a straight trail to his first
Trailer to his first shot there, sitting at, well, directly behind the jack.
Really just wants the same weight, just one bowl tighter.
Mm-hmm.
Very difficult to do.
Having a look, it's looking good.
Close. He's close.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Great bowl. There we go. There's a touch in the ditch, and we've got 2 shots to Gary.
I tell you what, hasn't he turned his form around since the first 6 ends? He has just turned it on after that. He said to me this morning he's not an early game player. He takes a few ends to warm up, and he's definitely shown that here. Line with the forehand runner, looking for
wants to miss everything.
Toucher in the ditch. Yeah, that's probably all that Ryan's in play, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Tough shot to draw the edge of the ditch.
Mind you, who did that the other week in the... what was that game? The Corey Wedlock's... yeah.
Corey's an exceptional player.
Great game, great shot.
And Corey's the sort of bloke that have practiced that 100 out of 100 times.
Yeah.
Like, he plays so many games of singles, he would be up against everything.
He was online here just before. Hope you're still listening, Corey.
Yeah, he'll be here today too, I'd say, for the five-a-side starting tomorrow.
That's right, yes.
Barilla with a very strong side. That's a great start by Johnny Bozzarello. He's really, really enjoying it too by the looks. He's having a great time. It's back to a 7-shot deficit now to Burleigh.
Yeah.
There's 8 ends left and they're still in striking distance. Broadbeach need to steady the ship and win, 1 end each. What's the difference? 7 ends to go. Yeah, so it's just starting to get better than a runner ball at the moment, so not big, no. No, it starts blowing out to past 10 or 12 with 4 ends to go. It's a bit, it's a different story.
Yeah, you could be right there, Christine. Unless they've had a stack of dead ends, they're on 16.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit slower.
A bit slower down there,
Yeah. So they've, just watching from here, they've travelled to the head quite a bit.
Well, Sean and both Barry do that quite regularly.
Yes, they definitely get the kilometres up on their pedometer between the pair of them. But looks like they've been having a tussle. There's still 5 ends to go there. If Burleigh win, having so 7 ends left, they really need to win 5 of the next 7.
Around the corner.
Which is not unheard of. It's starting to get tougher now, but the scoreboard pressure starts to mount. And
well, it'll be interesting to see what happens on this rink, to see who wins this. If Burleigh win on this, because this is the last end, and it depends if Dale wins on his, it's all going to come down to a shootout between Sean and Barry.
Yeah, well, because they've got 5 ends left, I think it'll give them the opportunity, give Barry an opportunity to play a couple of big bowls to try and score a number to chase it down towards the death. But it also gives Sean the opportunity to consolidate and just keep scoring ones to punch ahead. Broady really need to win this one just to... they don't need to win the rink, so they're not chasing a 3.
Yeah.
If they get If they get a 1, you know, close it out with only a 2-shot deficit. I mean, that's not the end of the world. They've got the other 2, whilst I'd love to say, yeah, they won the game, but they've got the other 2 rinks to carry them over, you know. Aaron just played
Burleigh taking it. Oh no, Broadie.
Yeah, Aaron's just played
a cracker bowl there. Yeah,
so,
well done.
You know, he's one of those big game players that step up, and he'd just be looking at the overall scoreboard as well.
Oh, too right. You're right.
So, I mean, you know, across all 3 rinks, nothing silly. Ooh. Looks like he's hit Nuggets short bowl, and it's a 4 to Broadie, and I do think now that they are gone Burleigh.
Yeah, that makes it difficult. What have we got here? Oh,
I just don't know. Sort of, Nuggets played a good ending, picked up a 4. Aaron holds his shot, and this rink holds theirs, and then it's all over. But looks like Dalnick, when he's played a absolute screamer, has put the jack in the ditch. Can't see who's holding shot there, but the look of Aaron's face, he might be one down. Jesus, is a nice ball coming in by Aaron. That is brilliant. Oh, he's just landed. Have a look at that. He's landed on his toucher in the ditch and it's jammed there. He's just inside that. He probably scores. I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's resting on the ditch bowl, is it?
It's resting on the toucher in the ditch. That's a cracker. Sorry, folks, we got a bit sidetracked. We lost what was going on the main show rink there, watching the other side. It looks like Ryan has drawn an absolute cracker there too.
Yeah, inside that.
It looks like the gumball there's on the jack.
But that's also
so Burmo's bowl.
Burmo's bowl there too.
Yeah, it's they're holding 2 by the looks.
Yep.
First and second to Broadie. Looks like second, third, and fourth maybe to Burleigh, and fifth to back to Broadie. Be a tough shot. He's going to have to hit it, I think. Yeah, he's gone for both bowls of the jack, I think.
Oh, it's not going to swing in,
no.
no.
Get some luck, I think. Ooh.
So Ryan's got the... well, he's got the ability.
Ryan plays the same bowl.
He could play onto his own bowl here and just sit that.
He might switch over to the other side.
He might switch and try and sit...
yeah, he's mad if he
is. Yeah, he's coming in on his or Burmo's bowl.
He just drew a cracker there. This is for the draw. This is for the draw. The saving grace. He doesn't want jack movement. Doesn't want jack movement. That sort of jack movement's all right.
There we go.
That's brilliant, Ryan Bester. That's 3 to Broadbeach to finish that rink up with 20 all draw.
Yeah.
And the final score between Aaron Sheriff and Dale McWinning is 22-18.
Yep.
So they are 15 shots in arrears, Burleigh, with 4 ends to play.
Steve, I don't know. Are they playing here, Benoa Division 4? They must be on the green behind us, are they? Yeah, well, it's a bit hard to get their scores, unfortunately.
Can't quite see them over there on green 2. So 4 ends to go, and they're 15 behind. Very tough. They're 2 down.
42.
3 down on the head over there on Barry's rink. And they've got Shonky's. Shonky's going for the jack, trying to kill it. He's feathered 2 bowls. A little bit of bonus coverage here to Barry Lester, Sean Ingham game. And by those little orange bowls there, looks like Chris Lanham, the bear, has had an absolute screamer of an end.
Little Scotty, Scotty de Jong.
He's a good loud little Scotty, I tell you what. He, for a little bloke, geez, he gets them away well.
Yep. And he's... Oh,
Fair
unlucky. Yeah.
I played with little Scotty Paradise Point. Little Scotty was taking a run up and letting them go. And the poor little fella, he could stand behind a stick and stay dry, but
That's
he
right.
was soaked. He was soaked. He's going again here. I think he needs the jack. They really need the kill. One shot's no good to him. They need at least a 2 or a 3 to stay in the hunt. Just finished on the line there. It's going to stop Barry from trying to kill it clean.
Yep.
It's just unlucky. He feathers off that bowl, and that's opened that jack up for.
Well, we can see the score over there now. What's that on the...
It's 50 at beach after 63 ends.
58 on the left, is it? Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
58 all. Is that 58 all, Robbie? That's 58 all after 63.
Yeah.
One end shootout across 3 rinks. That is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Hey, mate. No, well, Nuggets just add bad result. Barry's got to go quick and pump bowls onto bowls and hope they get a kill.
So was that, would you say 58 all on 63?
Yeah, it's a one-end shootout.
One-end shootout on all 3 rinks.
That is absolutely madness. Could be a 1-1-1, a 2-1-1. It could be a
It
draw.
could be
like,
anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Barry's gone quick. He's hit those short ones, which I thought they might have blocked him up. Still got 1 to play. Yeah, Nugget, go to block it up again. If Broadie hold this, it's all over. There's no way in the world they'll score 17 shots in 3 ends. That's what I mean. 17 ends to score 13. They're not going to drop 17 shots in 3. So, if he misses this, Barry could nearly... Well, I think they'll struggle to score it in 4 ends too, but... yeah, whilst it's a mathematical possibility, there's still a chance. Anything can happen. And, you know, Barry's got the ability to do anything, so...
No, that's right.
It is possible to still score 15 shots in 4 ends. I think he's looking to change his shot now to get the jack to the ditch to pick up the 3. Looks like I don't think 3's enough. I think you're looking at a minimum of 4 4s.
That's right.
You know, like a threes, you can pick up a 3. The 5s and 6s are the ones that are hard to come by. I think he might go for the little jack in the ditch. Me, I'd probably try and kill it and start again. But well, no body's line up. No, I think he's going quick. Yeah, he's going for the kill.
Yeah, just his line up there is. Yep, here we go, and it is.
He's got it.
Oh, he's killed it.
Yep, he's killed it.
Yep, she's gone.
I thought he would. He was close with his first, but he's just feathered off the front.
Well, there was no way he could have a possibility of drawing a 4.
No.
Very hard. So kill it.
Got it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we start again. Which, oh, here we go. It's a big breeze. I was waiting for Scotty de Jong to come sitting on our lap. She was blowing a gale out there. Goodness me.
He weighs $1.50, young Scotty.
Yeah.
Very interesting shootout with this Division 2 side.
Yeah, who we got there? Got Lukey Wade up the far end for Helensvale. You got Dan Willis. I don't know the gentleman from Helensvale playing up the short end. The short.
No, I don't. I sort of can't see that far either. But
no, that's Dan Willis, and then the next one along. Oh, could be, yeah.
So to be, I can't quite see who's holding on each one of those rinks, but it looks they look very spread. It's definitely not the time you want to be dropping a number.
No, not at all.
You drop a 5 on one rink, it's all over across the board, I think. But the skippers will be loving it. That's where heroes are made, you know. Play the big bowl to win the whole comp.
That's right.
And they're in a, they're in a win-win situation, because if they miss, their teammates go, yeah, bad luck. If they get it, they're remembered forever.
Yes, that's right. Oh, something going on behind us there, which we can't see.
No, there's someone that someone's played a bomb there somewhere. But Andrew Waddell, is it? He's drawn. Well, I think he's drawn too close. Four ends, 15 shots. I think the boys might call it a day if they lose this end.
G'day, Yowie. Welcome aboard, buddy. Good to see you there. All right, 3 skips down the end, or 6 skips, I should say, down the end. And now we're down to the business end of who's going to win this shootout.
Well, the first rink there looks like the Helensvale boys. He's drawn for a shot or adding. And that's so hard to tell. Yeah, Reedy's trying to draw a shot, I think. Yeah, he's drawn an absolute screamer.
Yeah.
It didn't come out well, but it finished well.
Yeah, that's right.
Doesn't matter how it looks coming out, as long as it looks good at the end.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, who cares how it got there? Yeah. Otherwise, they'd put more columns on your scorecard to give a story about it.
Yeah, dead right. Yeah, Broady scored, I think, a number 3.
3.
And it makes it tough across the other two disciplines now. Helensvale need, there's a fair chance there's an extra end coming.
They need 2 2s for a 4-3 win, or whatever, 3-1.
1 or 2.
And they don't want to tie again.
Oh, could you imagine? I mean, it's probably fitting because there's not many times you're level on 63 ends.
No.
So to be level after 64 ends would be absolute magical. Oh, Broady's just played a screamer there too.
Yeah.
Looked like he was a few down. He's drawn a toucher. He's gone up for a look.
Just watching Lukey Wade's bowl coming up. Oh, did it?
I really hope it comes down to a tie. That'd be a magical finish. Magical. Just looking at the Helensvale body language, I think they are behind on all 3 rinks.
Well, there's a measure. There's a measure for the shot on the far rink, on Luke Wade's rink. And no, they've...
yeah, you can just see the body language. I think Broadbeach have got through.
They just won the measure. So that's...
Unless old mate's holding a 4 here, he's probably going...
He's going to be tough.
He's going for the kill to have a chance with his last end to pick up a 4, I would feel.
In she comes.
Kill.
And it is a
he's
great
got
bowl.
it. He's got it.
Oh, down went McGinney.
He's taken someone.
Yeah,
the bowl's hit him in the foot and he's gone.
No, he jumped up so the bowl wouldn't hit him, and he stood on the jack and fell down. He went. Well, they're going to play again. So that makes it, what is it, 4? 62-58. So that's 4 shots.
Yeah. Oh, she's changed it.
She's changing it back.
They dropped. No, I think they dropped to 3 and a 2, 3 and a 1. Yeah, so needs a 4 to draw, 5 to win. Yeah. Oh, she's gone again.
She's gone again. Can't be 65-58. That's 7 shots.
What was it, a 3 and a 4 they dropped? Yeah, Barry's gone quick again.
Anyway, back to this. Still. Can't be it. He killed it.
Yeah, no, they're playing. I don't think she's got the right score here.
No, can't be. It has to be 62.
Yeah, she's going.
There was a 3 and definitely missed out on the count on Luke's.
Yeah, so maybe 3 and a 1, I think.
It's still going up.
Still, it can't be 10 shots. Definitely can't be 10. Oh no, she's gone back. 62 it'll be. Yes.
There we go.
Can't beat the commentary team, mate.
No.
You can see what's going on from over here.
We know what's going on. We may not understand what's going on, but... So that's Mickey Carley sitting on the side there.
Oh, that's good.
Killed again, is it? Does it run out?
It's bounced up. It's gone.
Yeah, but did it go sideways?
Yeah, it's in. 5 down. It's all over. Yeah. I think Shonky's calling it. Barry's trying to do the calculations, but I think there's no chance. They're just going through motions now, I think. Yeah.
I thought he said he just put his hand up, but...
Yeah, 4.
4.
Chonky's tried to call it, but
yeah,
it's still mathematically available. So, I mean, the practicality and the probability of it is 1 in 100,000.
Yeah.
But while it's still mathematically available, you still got a chance. I mean, it's a shame because this game has been close all the way through. And look, the only reason Barry scores blowing out towards the end of this game is that he's physically chasing shots for the overall win. So, you know, very unselfish that they're playing like he could just buckle up and play to make his game look close, but he's unselfishly going for the win, which when you're chasing shots, you have the tendency to give away more. So, unfortunately, the last two ends, he's lost to 6 or 7 shots, but was in the hunt to try and make numbers.
So it looks like, just by watching the second division there, Division 2, Helensville saying they were holding 1 at the time, and
very, very, very tough to score a 4 or a 5 with 5 of the 6 bowls short of the head. And there's bowls there aren't grouped, they're all mixed and matched.
Oh, Jammo, how are you, Gary? Mate, I'm going really well, mate. They're on a shootout, Gary, on the 58 all at the end of regulation, 63 ends. 2 of the rinks are finished, and Broadie are leading by 62-58. So they need a 4 on this, 4 to draw on this last end for Helensville. It's going to be a tough ask.
Well, it's a very tough ask because they got their first 2 bowls short of the jack, the next 2 bowls passed in different locations. There's nothing grouped. I mean, Broadie can consolidate here and just mix and match and throw bowls sort of anywhere around where numbers can't be scored against them. Like Helensville are trying to trail the jack here at the moment.
Yeah, because they've got 1, 2, 3 out the back, actually.
He's got 2. Right?
2 it is.
Puts the skipper under a bit of pressure here because he can't afford to waste 1. Like he's really only got 2 draws.
That's right.
So he can't sort of...
Well, he's got 2, and that's if the Broadbeach guy puts his in his pocket. But unfortunately, they're allowing him to have a go.
Would make it so much easier if your opponent couldn't have a crack at it.
That's right. Couldn't find his bowls over in the car park somewhere.
And see, the tough thing is if he does fail on his first delivery, it's going to make it super hard with his next.
Yeah, is he coming into the...
Yeah, he's drawn the shot.
Oh, that's
brilliant.
That makes it hard now.
Yeah, especially because it's behind the jack too. He's got to sort of land it without any kitty movement.
Yeah, unless Helensville come up the same line as Broadie then, and lands the shot bowl and rolls out, sits for 3.
The only downside to that, the bowl coming in on the high side there at about 11 o'clock is against them, I feel.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, we got more cameras you can poke a stick at, Stu, and we got
rare games.
We've got a spare one too. Yeah, we haven't used. There's one we haven't used yet.
Good games going on everywhere. Commentary everywhere. We're watching a bit of everything here. We got the Division 1, Division 2. Oh, the Division 1 I feel is definitely gone for Burleigh, but the Division 2 is it's definitely in Broadbeach's favour at the moment. Helensville need to score a 4 to draw. And I think the opportunity
looks like Barry's going to have a kill. And here we go. And it's...
Easy. No, he's dried away so smooth, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Like if that was me trying to run at that pace, I'd be wobbling everywhere.
And she'd be bouncing a bit, and
little Nuggies stuck the
Nuggies put
his slipper in here. He's going to cop this, son.
Yeah.
Here's one 55 feet short, and try and drive around that. He's giving himself a high five.
Barry will have to play bocce here to get it over it, I think.
He's going quick. I think he's going 100%.
Has he
missed it? Oh, he's missed it.
Oh.
He's got around the blocker, but he's cool
it.
time. He's cool time on it.
Yeah.
And Helensvale have missed killing the end. Broadbeach has won Division 2.
Yeah, Broadie's won Division 2, and it is Broadie for Division 1. And
once again, Bowles is the winner.
Oh, yeah.
Well, boys, I've really enjoyed my time here this morning.
Mate, it's been a pleasure, Damo, having you in here.
Thank you for having me.
It's good.
My first commentary gig. I've really enjoyed it. Had a ball.
Yeah, checks in the mail. Frankie getting excited. He thought he was going to get a gig next.
I think I've been overpaid. I might have to send some back.
Yeah, just send the noughts. There'll be a lot of them.
There's a lot of noughts.
But yeah, a bit of pleasure. And look, congratulations to Broadie, 70 to 51. They've called stumps on that. So they are the Quill Gold Coast Pennant Division 1 champions, and also Division 2. They've won that. And
congratulations to both Broadbeach and Burleigh for making the finals.
Yeah,
and,
well done. And it's
also to Helensvale and the Division 2 and Broadbeach as well.
Yeah, so Damo, thank you very much. We'll sign off now, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
We'll be back at 1 o'clock with the ladies. Where Broadbeach are playing Tweed Heads. Should be a cracker of a game. I've got to go and sort out some managers now so I can get the actual teams. So Robbie can get it on screen for us because they haven't told us. But thank you very much to the sponsors also, to Quill, who the sponsors of the Pennants. Broadbeach Bulls, as usual here. Fantastic hospitality. They really look after us. And ladies and gentlemen, hang around. We shall be back at 1 o'clock. Thank you muchly.